Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This is the School of Change, and it is Umar Ahmed Muhammad. Today we are in Atenai Square to meet a man who has taught hundreds of thousands of students in Sudan, one of the famous teachers in Khartoum, to speak about funny things that happened to him while he was a teacher or before that, even a student. So let us welcome Mr. Obama. Mr. Obama, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, I'm very great.
Great.
Okay, today we are briefly are going to speak about the funniest moment that happened to you while you were teaching and before that being a student. Would you tell us about?
Nice. Really, there are many things funny happened to me during the journey of my learning English language. Really, and I hope it's going to be more funnier. You know,
I hope that. Yeah.
yes. Really, one of the funny things that happened to me when I came first time at EDC Center as a student. I found a lot of people, who were speaking really, English, and I thought that it is impossible to speak like them or to be like them. But I thought one of the quotation that nothing impossible under the sun. So right now, as you see, I believe on my quotation,
Yeah.
and now here I am, and I'm speaking English and become yes English speaker as well as English teacher too.
I think me too. The first time that I came to EDC and I met Mr. Hussein and Mr. Muttaba and so many teachers speaking in a way that I see it is very difficult to speak like them.
Yeah,
But here we are now speaking somehow. I don't want to say like them because they are so far from us, but we
sure,
can say that now we are speaking.
definitely yes, we are.
Mhm.
Um, if you want me to mention one of the funny things that happened to me, of course, I remember I came to EDC with one word, which is yes, the word yes. At that time or before that time, I used to listen or watch Indian films and series, know nothing about English. One day, a friend of mine advised me to learn English rather than following Indian series or Indian films and so on. During my watching this film, I heard from one of Indian speaker said a word yes. I took this word and I went to my friend. I asked, "What does it mean, word yes?" He told me yes means like yeah in Arabic language, and it's English language. I said, "Okay, where can I learn?" You can go to Arab market. You find one of the centers. You may join, and then you may speak English. Okay, the first center before EDC, I was at Linko Frank Center,
Mhm.
and then from Linko Frank, friend of mine, Mr. Abul Qasim Abraham, and another one called it, I forget his name, but those they direct me to EDC. When I came to EDC, like I found also a friend of mine came by another word, which is no. When I asked him,
What does it mean now?
yeah,
Oh my God.
I know only one word, which is yes. And then when I met that person, I said like, he said to me, "Hello." I said, "Yes." He asked me, "What's your name?" I said, "Yes." I want to say "and you," but I couldn't. I don't know how to say "and you" even.
Because you had only one
Exactly.
word. Yes,
And
yeah.
then I met my hand like this. He understood me by my body language and said to me that, no. And then I was very excited. I get back to my home by two words, which is yes and
No.
no. I spent 3 months by saying yes and no. Whenever somebody asks me easy question that I come across through and little bit understand, I give yes.
And
The
did you?
question that I don't understand at
Yeah.
all, I give no.
And did
I
you know that at that time, yes is the opposite of no, or just you use them randomly?
I have noticed or figured out after a couple days. Yes mean no. I mean sorry. No means no, and yes means like something okay. For example, you understood. And then one day I have been asked with someone. He told me that, "What's your name?" I say yes. Do you want to speak English?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to go home? No. I was just
This is very funny, and I do like feel that I'm so thankful for ADC also for giving me somehow this knowledge and English language. And I think that Also, you are very thankful for this institute.
Thank you.
You know, the time that I came,
Mm.
I was in level two, I think, and I was always bragging with myself, telling people that one day I will be the best one English speaker, and people were thinking that I'm a foolish person. And I remember that when I passed from two to three
Mm.
level, I met a teacher called Mustafa Majdi. I think he is an engineer. Then he went to Vision.
Yeah,
When
sure.
yeah. And I had at that time I had brighter grammar books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
the four books.
Yeah.
And these books are very fine if you want to know grammar. And I asked him. He gave us something about compound nouns. I think at that time, and I asked him. Now I have my books,
Yeah.
and I believe in them, and I start reading and also knowing most of the grammar. In can I stuck in this or I have to follow you? And arrogantly he was saying that, and no, you have to follow me. And at that time, I was in argument with him, and all the students were supporting him. While I see that he is not right, and I do thank him also, and I appreciate him also for that. But it was too rude from him, and it was funny because I insist in something I don't know. But it was helpful. I
All
think this
right.
is one of the funniest. So would you tell us a funny another thing?
Okay, one of the funnier things also happened to me, especially when it comes to grammar.
Yeah,
As you mentioned about some books about the grammar,
yeah.
at that time I didn't differentiate between noun and pronouns and helping verbs and verb to be and verb to do and so on. One of the common mistakes that I used to do, like, for example, when it comes to the verb to be, we have helping verbs like am, is, are, and the past was and were. You know?
And you thought it.
Yes, I saw that just any one of them could be used with any pronouns. Then I used to say like, yes, I are a student. You know? Yeah, sure. One day, um, after I became a teacher,
And were people laughing at that time?
yeah,
Also,
sure.
they didn't know maybe.
Yeah. No, no. Perhaps whenever people they laugh, I thought that maybe my sentence is very nice
Yeah.
or correct one. That's why people are laughing me, and at the same time they were clapping me too. You know. Then recently I figured out that yes, what I'm doing, what I was doing was mistake really.
Yeah, very fun.
One of the important things was really I didn't care about them when they were laughing and so on. I said that yes, one day I will be good, because no education without mistake.
Yeah, this
And
is
everybody knows that yes, if you want to learn, yes, you have to do mistake in order to learn from your mistake. And then when you learn, you can take this mistake out again.
yeah, and here you are now, a very good teacher now speaking about his mistakes. And I do tell people, I do believe that in one thing, don't give up and don't care about people because people always laugh about what you do, whether it's right or wrong, as long as they didn't understand what you say. But if you start to care with them, I think you are not going to be here.
Yeah, sure. Even
Another
one
thing.
of the funny thing that happened to me with my student, one of my
Yeah.
student, the same thing that I did, he
He
came
does
and then he does the
Yeah.
same. Oh, he did the same, but I correct him in a very, accurate way and very nice way, which was, I remember one day one of my students came to me at office. He told me that, Mister, you remember me? I said that, yeah, somehow. He told me that ago 4 months. He means
Ago
like
4 months.
yes, he means like 4 months ago.
Ago.
Yes, I are your student. I said, I are,
And you
directly.
remember yourself.
Yeah, directly. I
Yeah.
remember myself. I said,
Yeah.
okay, keep on. He said to me that uh, at that time the girl was standing near to her. He said to me that she are my friend. We is in the class. You come to us now. I said, damn, what is that?
Very nice English.
And then, come here, my brother or my friend. I wrote what he said. And then, I take, here you said ago 4 months. Supposed to be 4 months ago. And then here you say I are a student. You have to say I am a
Yeah.
student. And also you say she are my friend. You have to say she is my friend. And then you say we is in the class, you have to say we are in the class. And then
Rabia is laughing also behind the camera. I think he has so many
uh,
funny funny topics
definitely,
and moments,
definitely.
I know, but
I
he's
think
running away to say them.
we were together one day. I mean,
Yeah.
at
With this guy,
classmate. Yeah, sure. He was my
Rabi,
classmate.
come here and join
Yeah,
me.
Rabi, may
Come and
you?
join me. And for people who don't know this guy is a revolutionary. What
Rabi,
is
Mr.
Rabi?
Yes.
Mr. Rabi, yeah, he is an activist, a political activist, and he is also an English teacher or student. I don't know. He's a position as an English teacher now, but I don't know. And he has a nice strawberry juice.
And
So, would you tell us? You know, we are speaking about the funniest moment that we met in English language journey. So, would you tell us one of them, the funniest thing that happened to you?
Well, guys, really, I have nothing to say. But I would have said, but really, I have no words in my mind. I don't know how to say. By the way, I'm real with you.
I,
okay.
I think this is funny because this guy, 3 months ago,
Yeah.
he really was very good speaking, but I don't know what happened to him.
Well, I don't know, but I have no words either. I forgot English. So,
He is thinking about getting married, I think, now more. That's
maybe,
why he
maybe,
forgets
maybe.
all the English language
but
words.
I have no girlfriend. Anyhow,
You have to have.
I have no
You
girlfriend.
are a
Ah,
handsome guy. You have to have.
So, yeah, I know.
So
Guys,
people,
I know it's not possible.
this guy, he has no girlfriend. So he's in a market right now, offering himself to any girl that might accept. So, and as you see now, he's very handsome, African looking, very
Wow.
nice, very
By the way,
nice.
I have a condition.
Yeah.
I
You get a
don't
car.
want. No, I don't want
Any
a
girlfriend?
poor girl.
Of course,
By the way,
no one wants a poor girl. Of course, no one wants
so this is
because
the idea.
we are in 21st century. Why are we
Mm.
looking for?
We are not in
Ah, poor
the
Yeah,
girl.
poor girl.
21st century. Really?
Mm, 21st century, yeah, sure. So you have,
21st.
yeah, so you may find a rich girl, that, could able to survive your
Satisfying.
life, satisfy
This is
you,
all
and so on.
Rich.
Good, but anyhow,
Rich in
Rabi,
pocket
I
money.
want to ask
Pocket
you.
money. Pocket idea.
Okay, let me ask Mr. Rabi for
Yeah, of
some
course.
questions.
Yeah.
Like, when we were classmates together, really, you were,
Were
mashallah,
you
very,
really?
yeah, we were, weren't we?
Yes.
Definitely. So, uh, you were, mashallah, very, like, a brave
You
person.
did, mashallah.
What happened to you? Like, you forgot English now, like, as you are telling us.
So I can explain
Hmm.
the way that I lost English words or English environment and knowledge. So
Yeah.
the thing that is I didn't practice, for a long time since 2019. So this is the idea. I stopped practicing English, speaking, talking, reading, writing. These ideas that stopped. So because of the situation that has been in Sudan, so led me that I should give up.
So
I
they
should
have to
go.
practice
They
in
have to
order not to forget
practice.
their
Yeah, they
English
have to
language.
practice and they have to memorize well and they have to intellectualize themselves. I guess this
Intellectualize themselves.
Ah, wow,
This
that's
is the
great.
new one.
Oh,
See now,
yeah, that's great.
intellectualize yourself,
According to
guys.
his intellectuality, he
Yeah,
wants us to intellectualize
intellectualize
ourselves.
ourselves.
Wow, that's great. See, you still
Well,
remember nice
yeah,
words that we used to say together.
yeah. Okay,
um,
you taught many students,
mm,
many hundreds, let's say thousands,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, sure.
Tell us about funniest moment during.
Really, yes. Also, like, one thing that I may say in front of camera, which
Yeah.
is, many people came through, I mean, came and told me that Obama, I missed 2 or 3, 4, 5 months
Mm.
and I forgot English, and so on. I don't know why these things never happen to me.
What,
Uh,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean by to
You
those
don't
who are,
forget? You don't
yes,
forget at all?
I stopped from English for, a year, for example. I stopped it
Uh-huh.
until now. Like, I forget nothing. I
And,
didn't forget
and
anything.
Obama, this is frankly, you are speaking English much better than Arabic.
Definitely,
Is it
definitely, yeah.
because of practicing English a lot, or the environment, or the
Okay,
fashion, maybe?
really, firstly,
Uh-huh.
yeah, practice plays a big role in this point.
And your family speaks English also?
Uh, One of the funniest thing that happened to me also
Yeah.
when I start English language, my family refused the idea of learning or go through English.
They
Uh,
refuse education.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Why for? What's
uh,
the problem with that?
you know, at that time nobody, speaks English in my family.
Maybe you are going to misbehave as
Yeah,
you think
sure, sure,
about the schools and all that stuff.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah. You are
Then,
conservative family, I think.
God bless my mom.
Yeah,
She
God bless
was
her.
one of the
Yeah.
very somehow, destructive person that refusing me to go forward. My son, don't study English. You have to go through
Study Quran,
Holy
maybe.
Quran,
Yeah,
yes, and you have to follow. I say, yeah, mom, I am a Muslim and I'm going
yeah.
to follow everything what you want, but also English is going to be the key of my life that I should do what I want. And then she was disagree with me,
Mhm.
but I convinced her. I said,
How
"What's
you convince
all
her?
right? Why, mom? What's reason?" She told me that English language is Kufarian language. Don't learn. I afraid or hesitate that you're going to behave like them and so on. I said, "No, I know myself who I am. This not what I have been taught by you as a greatest mom." I used some nice word that I convinced
So
her.
this is the way that emotional works. This is
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
that you get her
Yes,
mind.
I told that
Yeah.
believe me that I am your son, and I'm not going to. I mean, like,
To misbehave or
yeah,
to
to
change my
misbehave or
religion
to change my
due
religion
to
at
the
all due to
yeah,
any
yeah,
circumstances.
yeah.
Just let me go forward, and this
And I
language will
promise you I
help
will
me.
pray 5 times
Yeah,
daily.
sure. And then,
Yeah.
whenever since at that time I was very passionate about English, I was crazy about
Yeah,
English.
yeah, yeah.
Whenever I've come to my home, I don't use Arabic at all. I practice what I had in
With
classes
her?
with my
Oh my
little
God.
sisters and brothers,
Oh
and
my
with
God.
including my mom too. Sometimes I forgot to say, "My mom, give me water." Say to me, "What? You said me bad word in English, right?" You know, I remember a day my mom gave me a sentences in English. I
Yeah.
was so happy about her, really.
She gave you a sentence in
Yeah,
English?
even right now, everybody speaks English at my home.
How did she get that?
Just she was observing us, the thing that I used to do
Following your
with.
step, maybe?
Yeah, yeah, sure,
Watching you and getting what you say
definitely.
daily.
One last thing, which is the beginning of my English, I was less confident to
Mhm.
speak publicly. One of my teachers advised me to
Who is he? That
Mr.
James?
James,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah.
a greatest person ever
Uncle
that I
here,
met in my life.
yeah, we really appreciate Mr. James.
Mm.
I think he's in UAE right now.
I think so, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I've heard a couple days ago also he's informed a post in a Facebook
Uh-huh.
that he's coming back
Oh,
home. So we hope to see him
okay.
in
Yeah,
person
welcome back
soon.
home, Mr. James.
Yeah.
Hope you the best always.
Yeah, sure. The last point that I would like to mention, like whenever I've come, I practice inside my room like a class.
Yeah,
I put some empty chairs. Sometimes put my bag and clothes
yeah,
to talk to the empty chairs. Sometimes I
yeah.
bring like a day I brought my little brothers and sisters. I allow them to sit in chairs,
Yeah, then
and
you
I
give your
talk to them.
presentation. Yeah.
Yeah, presentation and practice on behalf of them while they know nothing. One of my little brothers, he went to my mom directly, said that, mom, this is not our Hafiz or Obama. He become
You
a
know?
really crazy person. And then at that time, my family really insist to take me to Janimai
Oh my God.
because I was really changed
They
totally.
think you are insane right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then that's right. At that time, like, I thank God that everything I have done, like in behalf of maybe my faith and their faith too, they believe on me what I'm doing. Also, I believe myself what I'm doing, and that's why here I am right now.
You know, one of the funniest things that I did, one day I came early, EDC, I came really early and I
Mm,
found the guard like is still preparing themselves,
mm,
cleaners are cleaning
yeah.
and all this stuff. And I said to myself, today I will come early to practice English language with some boys and girls. And when I came thinking that I am the first one, I saw you, I came to the public. Then and wooden that was there. Then
Mm,
I saw this side, and there is a guy sitting in a table
mm,
with A4
mm.
papers, and I asked myself what this guy is doing. And you were, I think, writing
Uh,
articles, essays. I don't know. So I said to myself, if there's someone can speak English language better than me in this institute, maybe this guy. And
was me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow,
And
wow.
I was and up to now, I think you are one of the best I have ever met, I think, in English language.
Thank you so
And you
much.
are really example for those who want to study, who want to learn more about English. Here is Mr. Obama. He
Oh.
starts, I don't want to say from zero because he starts from the bottom, I think.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
could
think,
say like
yeah,
if there is a number before a zero,
I don't know.
mine is zero.
Yeah,
I started
this
from
guy
minus
starts
zero.
from zero and now he is in the top. And also, Rabia, he's one of the, he was he was so active, but now I don't know what happened to him. Maybe financially he somehow faces some problems. I don't know, psychological issues, girls problem, and he was offering himself to get a lady, a rich lady. I think we have to end here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we have to end here by thanking our lovely and beloved audience and students
And
and
the camera guy,
teachers and camera
Mr.
guy,
Imad, of course.
Mr. Imad.
Yeah,
A great job, really nice shooting that we have done today,
Uh-huh.
as well as really, I would like just I want to say
Advice, yeah.
advice to those who wants to learn English.
Yeah.
Really, English is not easy. At the same time, it is so easy.
How is that, please?
You know,
Don't make us feel confused. What do you mean?
easy. Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, easy to those who believe in themselves that they will learn, as well as they keep, practice more and they will work hard. But to those who are hesitating themselves and they see it difficult, it will be difficult for you. That's why I never say I cannot, but say I will try. This is one of the good quotations that whenever you can't say anything, unless you try, you will get the job done well.
Okay.
Therefore, nothing impossible under the sun. Believe my quotation and keep go forward, and you will learn. I hope for all of you guys to be better than me and to be.
I don't think they are going to be, but at least let them try. What do you want to say?
There is something has been forgot. So
Uh-huh.
the thing that there is people that they don't want to talk. They are keeping heart. In order to learn English. So they memorize and anything, but they don't want in order to speak. So if you want to learn English, just work hard as he said, Mr. Obama, and speak. The thing is speak.
Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to speak.
Yeah, because of what?
Mhm.
Many students, they think that when not right now I am in B1 or 2.0, I cannot speak. When I go to next level, I will speak. I
But
think
how
this
they
is.
go to next level if they don't speak?
Yeah, sure. So
Yeah.
that's why from the beginning you try to speak, you know, and then trying will help you to be good in next level. And maybe sometimes from B1 you will be good because of your work hard. So that is why don't say I will go to the X level. I will speak. No, levels are just a matter of numbers, and then your practice plays big role to help yourself and to be a good English speaker, as well as listening is the father and the mother of all other skills. Because the more you listen, the more you will speak.
Okay, Mr. Obama, I think we have to stop here. Thank you guys so much. This is me, Omar Ahmed, and this is School of Change. And today we try to speak about the funniest thing that happened to us while we were teaching, studying, and all this stuff. Hope you enjoy. And don't forget, share the video whether you see us YouTube or Facebook, and tell us about your opinion about the funniest thing that happened to you. And next time, inshallah, we are going to meet another teacher, which is it's not going to be greater than Mr. Obama, but also it's going to be great. So thank you so much.
All right, thanks.